Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Legendary Ladies, where I don't think these gates are doing it, guys. Because then, once this truck comes out, right, it's finished delivering, and then it needs to pick up the garbage, and it just jacks the gate open. Which is not great, honestly. It's not great at all. So I think we're going to need to finagle that around a little bit by doing... I don't know. What are we going to do? Should we just, stretch the fence down a little bit? I'll tell you what, I'm not thrilled about using fence. I reckon that the girls are just stepping over the fence. So what we're going to do is replace the fence with a wall that comes up like this. No? Can you not do that anymore? Insufficient funds. Oh, poo. Alright. So we'll get started on a wall. We can do little sections of it. We can dismantle this, and we can dismantle this, right? With the intention that we are going to replace it. But then I want to change this wall out, because I'm pretty sure that the girls are just jumping straight over it. Because they are legendary, which means that they can just climb fences. They'll probably be able to climb walls as well. I mean, I hope they can't. But it is a possibility. I have to bring it on board as a possibility and internalize that, deal with it, and just know that that's something that I may have to deal with in the not too distant future. So let's get that there. And then, can I afford... No, not yet. I have to wait for the next delivery of peeps to arrive. So that we can, use that as the funding for this wall that I'm trying to build. I mean, at least I'm the one that... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk about, me actually being able to build a wall, or, whether or not I should build a wall, or whether or not I should just be, removed from power and, basically just turn back into the joke that I once was. Anyway, so there we go. We can now afford that wall there. And that should hopefully slow things down a little bit, so that when the girls do decide that they want to leg it, they've got something a little bit more handy, a little bit more difficult to... Are you stuck, mate? Okay, let me get rid of this fence here, because it's not doing us any favours anymore. And that way, hopefully, you'll get unstuck out of there. And where are you guys going? Okay. Just lapping the prison. Someone's lost a bet and they have to do a lap of the prison just to satisfy the bet. Right, that should help things out. I see there's a babby here. Righto, you can get in a minimum. And we want to start getting these deaths under control. So what I think we're going to do is grab another doggy dog here, right? And I'm going to change the deployment of that dog patrol. So instead of being there, it's going to be on this section, because everyone has to filter through here. And I want to see them searched, and the... Aha. Right. That's right. The infirmary is here. Gordon, Bennett. Okay, objects. Staff door here. This staff door dismantle. Let's make it so that they have to go, once they've been in the infirmary, they need to go past the dog before they can get back into the prison. Right? I reckon that's probably going to be a fairly good idea. Can we get that done? Thank you very much. And, I mean, there's still the possibility... What? No, dismantle that. Shit, that's the wrong type of door. I wanted a staff door. Okay, so let's get this staff door set up in a moment. There we go. And we could probably afford another medical bed or two, just to pad this place out a little bit. Nope. Oh, yeah, look, they're just climbing the... Oh, there's a flippin' tree here. Oh, you Burke. Why didn't I see that? Okay, righto. We've removed the tree. That explains why they were able to get out so bloody easily. Okay, so hopefully now, this should mean that we don't have any problems with people just legging it and climbing straight over the fence. Which is what we were saying. Which is what we should no longer be saying. Why are you doing this? Trying to get through my solitary doors. Do I need to put more solitary doors in here? Is that what's going on? Do I need to pay attention to the needs that these prisoners have? Possibly. Okay, hang on. Well, let's do a couple of things here. Bit of housekeeping. We've got to get back to 3 meals a day. regime eat here, and we'll have like double breakfast, second breakfast. I also spotted a while ago that I put in 2 fridges instead of 2 cookers, because I always put 2 cookers per fridge because I find that that's the optimum layout. So what I'll do is I'll just pop this one out, and then I'll pop a cooker in, like here and here, and then that goes there. Fridge gets reinstalled there. That should take care of things, right? That should be a good amount of additional... I tell you what, we'll pop another sink in as well. That should be a good amount of additional food-making facilities to help keep these ladies fed across their 3 high-variety, high-quantity... did I set them both to high as well? Policy? Aha. High. High, 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 high. All right. Now, let's have a look. Old Lovey here, who's just gone back for second breakfast. Madison Mackett. All right, Madison. She's got a massive need to talk to her family. Now, at the end of eat time, she has now just legged it out here and is going to try and escape. I mean, I know she wants to see her family, but that's not really the way to do it, mate. Shit. Oh, God. Well, we got one of them. But the rest of them just strolled straight out and the sniper did nothing. Why is this door open? Why is this road gate stuck? Do I need to, like, break it and reinstall it? Is that what's going on here? I would have expected that to help. And I would have expected you to bloody help, mate. I'm very disappointed in you. Maybe I should fire him and hire a fresh one. But that'd cost me like $1,000. Let's check out. Okay, so I reckon our staff members could probably use some warmth. And I think, yeah, that's right. I didn't put any bloody radiators up there either. All right, let's get in here and let's get some radiators installed for everyone. So, we get some for the staff. You know, 1 will do. And we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 dotted in there, and then 1 in the canteen / common room area. Like here, I guess. That should do the trick. And we'll get those hooked up and see what we can do about maybe holding on to this place. Because this is just famously bad now. Let's check our deployment. That has now been changed. We've had 9 escapes today. This is starting to get critical. This is no longer sealed, so I can't set it as staff only. Shit. Alright, I'm starting. Okay, don't panic. No panics. No panics. No panics. Everything's fine. Nothing is, well, it is pretty fucked. Right, road gate's going back in. Let's speed up until that's done. Good. Deployment. It's still not sealed. It's still not closing. Oh, okay. It's still not closing though, and I'm not quite sure. Do I need to... No, it's glitched. Oh no, there it goes. Okay. I think it just needs someone to open and close it. So maybe we need to get a door control system in here somewhere. So that it can be responsible for that. But I'm going to need to wait until we've got some cash. Because at the moment, cash is something that we don't have. Like, we got very, very little cash. The laundry is... Laundry may be too small to meet demand. Well, it's probably because this pipe hasn't been hooked up. But I can't afford to replace... Oh, I can. Huh. Okay. Evidently, I had 1 piece of pipe, which is probably that one, that was sitting in my storage area, ready to go. What about hot water pipes? I don't have any up my sleeve. Are there any that I can, like, harvest? Like, pull out of where they've been installed? There's a whole bunch in here. Dare I? In the middle of the night, dare I go through and tear pipes out of prisoners' cells? It's probably not a bad idea. It's probably a very bad idea. Okay. Across the bottom here. Alright. That is going to sever a small pipe as well. Let's see what happens when we do that. All of these girls are going to get woken up. Oh no, these are all empty. Great. Alright, boys. Get them pipes for me. I need to reuse them. I can hear something kicking off. Okay, good. I feel like I need to reshuffle a few things. So this armed patrol situation here, it's not stopping people soon enough. And there's only one armed guard. And then guard patrols, they're all in here. So maybe we need a standard guards across here. I need to get deployment and micromanagement, actually. Because I don't have... I do. I got micromanagement. Why can I not deploy into... So when I check my deployment here... Oh, it's just because I haven't set it up. Jesus. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. So, let's get these heaters hooked up for the girls, right? So, here... What do you mean insufficient funds? I just harvested up a bunch of pipes. Do I not have hot water pipes now? In storage? Oh. Okay, well, I guess dismantle utility doesn't give the utility pipes back. Which is a bit disappointing. I would have thought that they'd just go out here into a box full of pipes. But that doesn't seem to be the case. They just seem to disappear into the ether. Alright, well, never mind then. I'll have to come back and hook those heaters up after we do our next intake, which should have just happened. It did just happen. Okay, great. Well, let's do it now. Here we go. I have one there, and one there, and doop, badoop, and this one, badoop. And we'll hook up that sink as well, for good measure. Right, so that should help us deal with that. That's been brought online, and it's no longer flashing. Do we have enough to be able to get a workshop underway? Let's see. Rooms, workshop, right? Let's see if we can give these girls something to do. And we're going to get the objects in that are required for that. So we need a saw, 1,500, and a press, 1,500, and a table, 100. Can't afford it. That's okay. We'll get that tomorrow. Minimum size 5x5 workshop. Okay. So that's all we need in there. So it means that we can just keep carrying on. These girls have been brought in. Dogs are going back and forth. Where is dog going? Dog goes for sleep? Dog for sleep. Okay. There he goes. Have a little sleepy hoo. I love that when they're asleep, they just magically heal their injuries. Like, they don't need to be tended to by a doctor. It's just taken care of. I reckon this is going to help us greatly by setting this here. And I tell you what, let's go into deployment and we'll check dog patrols. I reckon if we pull this out entirely and the dog can just patrol back and forth like this. Yeah? Do we need another dog? It's moot. We can't afford another dog. But getting him just patrolling here and sniffling anyone that comes by. Hopefully, shit. Get her. Oh, we did. Okay. So sniffing anyone that comes through here, making sure that they don't have any drugs. I think that's going to help us out greatly. Don't open the door for her. Did I not tell you that that's all staff only? Jeez. Alright. Sniper, get back in the tower, will you? I really need you on the case here, man. Really need you to be keeping an eye on what these girls are doing. I'd love to have something like here to slow them down, like a sand pit or something, but I don't think there's really a way for me to do that at this stage. Alright, so, dog's back on deck, patrolling around, sniffing out drugs. Let's see. As she's getting around. Oh, sniffy sniff. Sniffy sniff. Dead body. Lovely. Where are you going? Wait. Why are you going that way? Why, is there another dog patrol somewhere that I've forgotten about? Okay, for starters, that needs to be fixed. There is. There's one in here. Oh, I don't need that. I just need it there. Is there another one? No. Okay. This is the only dog patrol that I care about, guys. Right? And we want to stop these drugs getting into the prison. Because at the moment, this is very bad. Very, very bad. We're getting way too many drugs in, way too many overdoses, and now we're getting way too many escapes. How did someone escape? Like, I was sitting here the whole time. Was it one of these girls that was at the front gate that just hasn't been taken back to her cell because we flat out don't have enough guards to operate this place? So, 1 station, 8 patrolling, 2 on break, and 2 need a break. We have 0 available guards. And we cannot hire any more guards. And, oh my god. Don't open the gate! Like, I'm very confused. Anytime that a prisoner seems to get to one of these, and they start punching the gate, right? Then someone comes and opens it, and then they just run through. I think the problem here is that I just have people stationed on the wrong... What? Oh, she's getting shot. And she has been injured. And she's just gonna slide out? Can someone get this person, please? Can you please come and grab this girl? No. She, like, literally just sort of osmosed out off the edge of the map. Wow, I'm really surprised at that. That's really bad. Oh. Okay, well, things aren't going well so far, guys. Things are not faring well. We're not holding on to our cash flow. We're not holding on to any bank balance whatsoever. I guess, I mean, I could just try chopping down a couple of trees. We've got a little tiny forestry up here, but that's not doing anything for us yet. We've got our workshop waiting to come online, but at the moment it's not able to operate because we don't have a spare table to pop in there. I mean, I could pinch one out of one of the canteens, but I kind of don't want to do that. There's one in the... No, that needs to be there as well. Right, there's not... Okay, so there's not a table that I can just grab from somewhere and go, right, pop that out into the workshop and it'll be fine. It just kind of has to be... We just kind of have to wait until tomorrow. Let's skim through. Skim through until our next intake happens. And watch out... See, this is a problem. Look at these girls. They're just stuck here. I really need more guards. Desperately. How are we going to fix this? How are we going to fix this? Because it's totally desperate times at the moment. Totally desperate times. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Deployment. Shared. Oh, do I? Do I remove the classification system that's been serving us so well so far? I mean, that's what I'm kind of thinking at the moment, right? If I just turn all of this off and say, right-ho, let's only have normal sec people. Like, all right, here we go. We're going to do it. Right? Right. So now we're going to have 28 prisoners arriving. Right? So we'll have a bigger intake, and we'll just let them go wherever they need to go. Should we turn back on cell quality? No. We'll leave cell quality the way that it is. Hopefully this will mean that they'll just go to whatever their nearest cell is that they're going to enjoy. And the whole up-ranking prisoners when they try and escape is kind of moot now. Like, there's no point. People are just going to... I can spot the ones that have tried to escape, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Like, it's not going to help me out. At the moment, all I want to know is... Can you please give me more money, Mr. Government? What's going on with you, love? Like, the needs on these girls are just insane. We've got another OD here, which is struggling to get through a door. I mean, I guess she was trying to manhandle this prisoner through the door. She is high. 1 day without incident. Wait a minute. How much money did she have? $2. Nothing. What do you got? 77 cents. Maybe I need to think about getting a shop up and running sooner rather than later and get some cash out of them that way. I'm not sure. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look around. You're needing hygiene. Why are you out here then, instead of in your family cell? Boys, what's going on, mate? Surely, these family cells aren't all occupado. No? Now it's Robinson. Why are these people coming out into this this area and just standing around? It is the middle of the night. You guys should be sleep. Well, is it because you have babbies and they keep waking you up? Is that what happens? I think that's what happens. I've been told that babbies will sometimes do that. Oh, hello. Chief, what's up? Leader of one of the gangs in our prison is being punished. Oh my god, okay. Alright, well this is something that I haven't really wanted to look at. Yeah. Okay. Thankfully there's not too many of them. But let's go ahead and then end punishment on London Shopland. So we can just stop that gang from doing their thing. So she's the leader of the red gang. We've got a couple of greenies around and one blue gang member. And by her being locked up, it's actually been causing us some grief. So that's okay. Fairburn is still doing her thing, you know, as she always does. Remington's now going to make a run for it and have the door open for her. No? Okay, good. Trauma seems to have a drill and is just going to stroll straight out. And awesome. Lock shut. Nope, never mind. She just drilled her way out through the fence. Because the sniper was on break again. Because he's pissed off because he's got no warmth. But that's okay. We've got a heater there. I know at the moment it's just the sad promise of warmth. But tomorrow, when we get some more cash, I absolutely promise that we're going to hook that up for you, mate. We're going to get that up and running. And we'll see what we can do about fixing this place up good and proper. How's that? Yeah? I think that'll be nice. Oh, dearie me. I don't know why this prison is such an absolute palaver. Like, it's just so painful, guys. These girls have such high needs, and the way that I've designed this entranceway here, it's not serving me. I feel like maybe I need to redo this whole entranceway with a new building at the top, right? So then we have multiple areas of airlock and multiple guard towers or something to that effect. Where are these escapes happening? Straight out through here again. Nothing I can do about that. But the fact that people just stroll straight out through those and then escape like that, it's starting to really, really bug me. Because I can't see a way that I can fix that. Like, I've got the deployment set up. This is now insecure because that gate's broken. That's fine. But I've got my staff areas here. I've got the solitary doors set up to try and secure this down. I mean, I could replace these two, and probably should, replace these two with solitary doors. Sadly, however, I don't have the cash required to be able to do that. Though now I do. Okay, last action. Let's get a table set up in this workshop. We can have more later on, but that'll do for now. Let's get... What's wrong with this? No prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. Alright. Let's get a program set up where we can get some workshop safety underway. And should we do 2 of those? Let's do 2. And kitchen safety and hygiene, that's fine. Oh, look. We're actually in a positive cash flow. Is this it? Is this the solution? Was the problem literally that I just had too many... Okay, so it appears that the problem was that I just had not enough people in the prison to, you know, take care of what needed to be taken care of. So here's how we're going to do this. Let's get, once this eat time finishes, let's get this canteen populated out so it's a big canteen to service them all. This can be a big common room to service them all. And then we need to redo this front section somehow. And I don't know how. But we need to redo it so that it's going to be more difficult to get out of. Because at the moment, it's just way too easy for people to stroll out the front door. Anyway, Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope that this episode wasn't wildly frustrating for you like it was for me. But, I don't know, I feel like we're kind of making progress. Sort of. Right? People can work in there now. Sort of. This is all broken. Oh, God. Oh, no, we need some staff. Alright. More staff. More guards. Lots more guards. I think we just lost an armed guard. We've had 10 escapes. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Well, you know what's going to happen next time, guys. Yeah. This is turning pear-shaped rather quickly, isn't it? Oh, and I should have thought that this was going to happen as well. And another one. Is there going to be... Oh, there's not going to be enough family cells, is there? Oh, jeez. Okay, there you go. Vivian, you can go into MinSec as well. There's going to be nowhere near enough family cells to look after all these girls. Overdosed? Oh. No, quick, Doc. Get in here. Come on. There we go. Last thing we need is a mother dying in our prison. Anyway, friends, this chaos is carrying on as it always does. We've got a huge amount of ladies to bring into the prison. Cash is back into the negative, but we do have daily cash flow back up into the positive. So hopefully when we finish off inmate nutrition, we can get some cash for that. And I guess we'll have a look next time and see if there's any other... Not you. See if there's any other grants that we can pull. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like if you liked it, sub if you loved it, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.